What's up guys, it's Covenant1171 here, coming to give you a review of Jurassic World and give my general thoughts on the movie. Here at the moment I'll be doing a non-spoiler talk, and then after that I'll be doing spoiler talk, and I'll warn you when I do that, and I'll wait for whoever doesn't want, if you don't want to hear spoilers, then you can go off at that point. So, on with the non-spoilers. I actually thought the movie was really good. In my opinion, it was much better than The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, which weren't entirely great movies. I would pick Lost World over Jurassic Park 3 any day, but this, in my opinion, and in probably everyone else's opinion, is the true sequel to the original Jurassic Park. It's set around 20 years later, so there is no returning characters, unfortunately, but there is a lot of Easter eggs and callbacks, which I will get to in the spoiler part of this review. But yeah, I thought the movie was good. The whole thing about creating genetically altered dinosaurs to create more tourists, which is really what the whole basis of the workers in the park were all about, just wanting to get tourists and keeping scores and money and numbers and all this stuff. And then you have the other part of Chris Pratt's character. He's training velociraptors to obey commands, which is pretty cool actually. It's some cool scenes that revolve around that. I've heard some people complain about the dinosaur CGI. Honestly, I don't really mind that much about bad CGI. I mean, I thought it was okay. I know some people were kind of annoyed about them not using really any of the puppets or the animatronics like they did with the original Jurassic Park, but I didn't mind much. I thought the dinosaurs looked okay. They were detailed enough for my liking. Yeah, and the dinosaurs themselves were pretty cool. The Indominus Rex, I thought, was a pretty cool creation. It was good, cool idea. So ferocious, even more than a T-Rex, and just you can really feel how dangerous it is and the fear that comes from people whenever they see it. And then the actors and actresses were good. You have Chris Pratt as Owen. I forget his second name. In it, you got I think her name's Bryce Dallas Howard. She plays like the coordinator of the park or something. Like, she knows all about what's going on and everything. Then you have the two kids who go, and there's some, this is where with them it's where most of the callbacks come from to the original Jurassic Park. But I thought they were all decent. They were all pretty good. Chris Pratt's character is quite funny. They also, like, the action hero. To be honest, half the time I was just thinking of Star-Lord. Then you also have Vincent D'Onofrio as I think his name was Hoskins. Yeah, I think that was his name. He's like the bad guy who wants the dinosaurs to be weaponized or whatever. In previous reviews, people have said that you can almost tell that he's meant to be the villain, which I can see that. It's like, so it's easily noticeable that he's going to be the bad guy. And scenes whenever Chris Pratt and Vincent D'Onofrio's characters meet, I always just thought of Star-Lord and Kingpin. That's just seen too many Marvel things. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the spoiler talk. You can go to the very end to hear my verdict, which will be after this. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, go off now. So about the Easter eggs, there were some really noticeable ones, like the gate at the very start of the movie was pretty much, as I think they even mentioned that it's the exact same gate that was from the first one, but instead of Jurassic Park it says Jurassic World, of course. And there was also the building from the first one, near the end from the end of the first Jurassic Park, where the T-Rex fights the velociraptors, and the kids go into there, and they also find the old night vision goggles from the first one, and the old jeeps from the first one. There's so many callbacks in that one scene where they're there, and they also fix it up and they start driving it. There's also a lot of mentions of Richard Hammond. I don't know. I think his first name was Richard. No, it wasn't Richard. But yeah, Dr. Hammond's character from the first Jurassic Park. There was a lot of mentions of him, and even his famous line as one of the, I think the leader of the park said, his famous line was "spare no expense," which is what he said to the characters from the first Jurassic Park. Oh, another thing I want to get into is the pterodactyl scene, which is really cool. You've seen the pterodactyls in all the others. They were pretty much in the ending shot of each movie. In this one, they were ferocious. They were picking up people and dropping them, and basically they were causing absolute chaos and havoc. It was absolutely awesome. I loved that scene so much. It was pretty cool. But the best scene was at the very end of the movie, and there was so much build up to it, and it worked. Was the fight between the T-Rex and the Indominus Rex, and it was so cool. I just loved that so much. So yeah, that's my review. Out of all, I'll give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. It's a good movie. It's got a lot of thrills. It's got good storytelling, and it's the best Jurassic Park movie we've ever had in years. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.